Floating ball valve. Our floating ball valve has the following advantages. Unique seat seal structure design. It can ensure the valve's full seal in the high-low pressure state. Reliable blowout-proof stem structure. It avoids the danger of blowing out the stem through the medium pressure in the body's middle chamber. Flame-proof and anti-static function. The static electricity of the ball and the seat, generated during on-off, can be led to the earth through the body. That can avoid a possible fire or explosion caused by electrostatic sparks. Also, when PTFE is softened or burnt in case of fire or abnormal temperature rise, the fireproof sealing surface of the seat bracing ring will still contact the ball for sealing. Accurate lock limit device. It avoids the valve's misoperation and the switch's improper place, while ensuring the product's characteristics like stable performance and a long service life. Our floating ball valve is applicable for such industries as chemical engineering, petroleum, natural gas, and metallurgy. Also, it's applicable for long-distance natural gas pipelines with a medium hydrogen sulfide, many impurities, and a serious corrosion. Flat-gate valve. Our flat-gate valve has such advantages as a small fluid resistance and a small on-off torque. It is easy, flexible, and labor-saving for operation, and also has a good sealability. It adopts a floating seat to have a double soft-hard seal effect. Besides, the floating seat piston effect can achieve the seal for both inlet and outlet at the same time. The higher the working pressure is, the better the sealability will be. As for the flat gate valve with a diversion hole, its gate always clings to its seat sealing surface, whether it's fully open or closed. That can prevent the medium from washing the sealing surface and thus extend the valve surface life. Its flow resistance coefficient is small so that the hair bob can go into the pipeline for purging. Its seat and stem seal pair are provided with oil seat devices so that the sealant can be injected into the sealing surface for emergent sealing. Its body bottom is provided with a drain plug, which can remove the filth in the body chamber. At present, this valve type is widely applied for medium transporting pipelines in such industries as petroleum, environmental protection, coal gas, and metallurgy. Folded steel globe valve. Our folded steel globe valve series is suitable for the working condition of braking the medium in such fields as water, petroleum, and natural gas. At present, the folded steel globe valve series mainly includes the following three design types. Firstly, bolt bonnet. As for this design type, the valve's body and bonnet are connected by bolts and nuts, while the stainless steel plus flexible graphite is adopted for gasket seal. It has a long service life and a reliable performance. Also, it's available for metal ring connection when the customer has special requirements. Secondly, welding bonnet. As for this design type, the valve's body and bonnet adopt a threaded connection with all welded sealing. Also, it's available for all welded connection as required by the customer. Thirdly, pressure self-tightening bonnet. As for this design type, the valve's body and bonnet adopt a threaded connection with internal pressure self-sealing. The higher the pressure is, the better the sealability will be. Wedge gate valve. The wedge gate valve is mainly used to make or break the medium for pipelines in various working conditions, such as petroleum and chemical engineering. Our wedge gate valve is featured by its reasonable structure, reliable seal, excellent performance, and attractive appearance. It adopts the wedge sealing surface for sealing. The laminating tightness between the gate and the seat sealing surface can be adjusted through the load of the hard wheel or other drive unit. The compensation of the gate slide elastic deformation can be used to yield a good sealing effect. The overlay welding, jet soldering of hard alloy is adopted for the gate and the seat sealing surface, thus featured by a long service life and a strong resistance to abrasion, erosion, and scratch. A back seal structure is provided between the stem and the bonnet, which has reliable seal and is easy for the valve to replace the packing under pressure. Our company is available for reasonable options for valve materials, connecting types, and so on as required by customers or actual working conditions, thus meeting various construction needs.
The key product for sanitary applications in the pharmaceutical, chemical and food industry, where cleaning ability, pressure and vacuum tightness are important criteria. The valve can be lever-operated or can be fully automated by means of an actuator. This segment is the valve's main component. It is supported on two sides by maintenance-free bearings and is sealed with a static or an inflatable seal. The segment's design complies with the highest GMP standards and can be customized to customers' requirements. When the valve is opened, a non-reduced full bore appears, allowing a complete, unobstructed flow of product. The following animation shows product discharge from a vessel. A quarter-turn 90-degree rotation of the segment allows even difficult flowing products to pass the valve's unobstructed full bore in a short amount of time. A segment ball valve can be used both as an inlet and an outlet valve, which can cut off a stream of flowing product without damaging it. The segment ball valve's design can be adapted to different types of dryers. This enables a dead space-free design, which will not only increase the product quality, but also guarantee a continuous high-grade process. This is an example of dead space-free segment ball valve mounted under a pedal dryer. The segment is flush with the inside of the vessel wall, while the agitator mixes the product without any dead space above the segment. The agitator must be halted before the segment is opened. After the segment has opened, the agitator can be restarted to assist with the discharge of product. The basic model of a segment ball valve has a static seal. While opening the valve, the seal is continuously in contact with the segment. Static seals can be used for non-abrasive powders, liquids and gases under vacuum or pressure. A specific feature of the ball segment valve is the inflatable seal technology. It provides excellent vacuum and pressure tightness when excessive wear of a static seal is an issue, especially for abrasive products or products that tend to create a crust on the segment, as for example during a drying process. The detail shows a closer view of a cross-section of the inflatable seal, where the valve is closed and the seal is inflated. Before the valve opens, the seal is deflated and retracted from the segment surface. Additionally, a residue scraper is positioned 1/10 of millimeters above the segment, which removes excess and hardened product from the top of the segment. This prevents product from wearing or damaging the seal. Now, the main key advantages of segment ball valves are shown, compared to other types of valves. For example, regular ball valves have a large dead space between the housing and the ball. In these hidden cavities, product collects and contaminates the next batch, whereas the segment ball valve empties completely. has no dead space or cavities where product can collect. This is an example of product bridging during discharge, which is a well-known problem with butterfly valves, whereas the segment of the segment ball valve swings completely out of the product flow, enabling product to flow freely. Finally, the segment ball valve is compared to the knife gate valve. The valve's knife pushes product into the sealing area when closing. Product is entrapped and pinched, which results in valve jamming and excessive seal wear. The segment ball valve allows product to flow freely past the seal and does not entrap product.